Good morning, everyday leaders. Here it is, October 31st. Happy Halloween. And today I come to you as a graduate in Halloween costume, but also to celebrate what we've accomplished as a group through the month of October. We have accomplished the Proverbs, all 31 Proverbs. And so today I take our tassel from the right to the left to the right, and I move it because we have been able to accomplish so much and learn so much about ourselves through this journey. So, for those of you that are following for the first time, I am Melanie Ake, and I am coming to you from the Everyday Leaders 50 and 50 podcast studio. And I have been challenged by my mentor, John Maxwell, to study the book of Proverbs for 31 days. And so I chose the month of October and I organized a group. And so sometimes you say what you want to do, right? You feel like there's a burning desire within you to do something to make a difference. And so I did it. I planned it, I executed, and we have accomplished it. So many wonderful things to reflect on, to say you can do something when you set your mind to it, right? We all had to get up, we had to schedule a certain time, but we have been able to accomplish something great. And the energy of the women and some of the men that joined, but we have created this synergy and this new relationship and this bond between each other. And some people just joined in the last few weeks. So I just want to encourage you to be able to make a commitment to yourself in whatever it is that you're looking to do throughout the rest of 2019 or to begin in 2020, right? It's the vision. It's the new decade of your life. So, in saying that, today we studied Proverbs 31, which is a woman of influence. And I've put a lot of notes on this chapter. And so if you are following on Facebook or on my Everyday Leaders Facebook group or the Everyday Leaders 50 and 50 podcast page or wherever the notes reflect, it will show you these words. And it says a woman of influence, Proverbs 31 verse 10 through 31. Proverbs 31 no doubt gets more airtime. So we get more airtime on Mother's Day than any other day that the scripture is read because it talks about the women in our life that are influence. The majority of the proverb describes a virtuous woman who leads her home with integrity, discipline, and giftedness. The wife and mother is a leader, not because she tries to be one, but because of who she is. And so, if you're a woman, or if you have a woman in your life, a mother, a sister, um, an aunt, anyone that you can reflect on this with. There are four categories that we break this down into. And so think about these things, get out your journals and really think about how you influence other people in this giftedness. So her assets, right? Your assets. These are five things that you have assets in, that people judge you for, that people want to follow you as a leader. Number one, trustworthiness. Are you trustworthy? Number two, she's a positive influence. Number three, she's a hard worker. Number four, she is a planner. Number five, she is protective. All right, so those are the assets that you bring. Your achievements as a woman of influence. There are four things. She meets the needs of her home. She invests in her household. She keeps herself in shape. And number four, she helps her husband become successful. Right? Many times I hear people say, if you work outside the home, if you're working, you're not contributing to your household the way you should be. There's a balance, right? All of us have different gifts. And so I want to encourage those of you that are trying to go out and conquer the world, you can do it. You just have to take the time and balance your life into the things that you need. All right, so now her attitudes. This is the third group. Her attitudes: delightful, healthy, compassionate, unselfish, and public. So those are the kinds of attitudes that you need to be a woman of influence. And the last one, her applause. So what happens, right, when you accomplish all of these things? Who's noticing? Who are you influencing? Her applause comes from her family, her husband, from God's work, and from her works. So I want you to think about those things today as we reflect on what you're accomplishing in your life. Today is a day to celebrate. It's Halloween. A lot of people will do this in costume, and many people will do this having Halloween parties, celebrating with family and friends. And so, whatever that looks like for you today, I want you to reflect on the time that it is in your life, the influence that you have in the world, and how you can step into that in your giftedness. Because all it takes is developing the confidence in your skill set, and you can change your world. So I want you to learn to be everyday leaders every day with purpose. If you're looking for a group, you can join us every morning, 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern, as we are going to continue this journey, this morning mastermind devotional. We're going to be studying the book of Corinthians in November. So starting tomorrow morning, if you'd like to join us, you can go to the everydayleaders.com page on my website, and you can click on the morning devotional and it'll take you to the links. If you need help, if you have questions, you can email me at make, at everydayleaders.com. I'm happy to help you with anything that you need in your journey. Have a great day. Happy Halloween. Be safe. And remember, continue to be everyday leaders in your life and learn to lead your life with success. And I'll see you here tomorrow morning.